Hey guys, today on the podcast I have two guests, Ashlie and Kelsey of the Finger Babes or at Finger Babes on Instagram. I had a really good conversation with them, and honestly, we just talked mostly about food for almost 2 hours. It was a good time. They're lovely ladies, and they hold the record for this podcast for being the first female guests. First female duo as well. So that's like two trinkets that they will hold dear to their heart. I hope you guys enjoy it. Welcome everybody back to Not Rich Just Bored, episode number 43. I have two special guests today. They are known as the Finger Babes, or just, well, it's at Finger Babes on Instagram, right? Is that all you guys are on, by the way? Is it just Instagram, or are you guys on Twitter?
Right now.
Yeah.
Twitter, Facade Book.
You're only present on the gram.
Hey, Gram is where it matters.
Yes.
I find more and more I'm leaning towards Instagram when it comes to like social media apps. I like less and less I open Facebook.
Oh, for sure. I literally only ever go on there to check the daycare page that Griffin's in.
Is my son alive?
Pretty much. I'm like, did he take somebody's cheese today? No. Okay, we're good.
That's how it goes, eh?
Literally.
Yeah, it's like, hey, yeah, Grandma's still alive today. Okay, that's enough Facebook. That's enough Facebook today. That's ironic because my grandma's actually dead, but it worked with the joke, all right.
Rest in peace, Grandma.
Yeah.
RIP.
So, what do you guys do on Instagram? Tell everybody.
Well, so back in, just almost 2 years ago, Ashley and I were out for supper one night, and we ordered.
She
some
popped
chicken
question.
fingers. She did. She said, "Do you want to order some chicken fingers?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to order some chicken fingers." And we started joking around a little bit, saying like, "We should dedicate a whole Instagram page to chicken fingers.
We eat enough of them.
We eat enough of them. We are the 12-year-olds.
We don't need a menu.
Yeah, like while they're bringing us a menu, we're going to tell you that we want chicken fingers anyway."
Oh,
Yeah, and this was amongst the pandemic, and we had nothing better to do, and we're like, let's fill Instagram with chicken fingers and not politics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the Finger Babes were born, and so what we started doing is we just went to different restaurants in town. We'd either order in or go pick up, especially because you weren't allowed to eat out then.
Oh yeah.
And we would fill our happiness with chicken fingers.
We would go finger.
We were babes that fingered.
Yes.
We got a lot of foot traffic for that one.
That's my favorite hashtag is babes who finger.
To finger, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and so what we started doing is originally we're just reviewing them, and we would go eat chicken fingers, take some pictures, tell people what we thought of those chicken fingers. Turns out there's not a whole lot of dining options in Lloydminster, so we've kind of hit a bit of a wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So we started revisiting some of the fast food restaurants and doing a fast food showdown.
Oh yeah.
Creating a tournament style bracket where we put them head to head. You know what? Some were really tough, and some Ashley and I had to like seriously deliberate on.
Yes, pros and cons of how we name these fingers.
Yeah, like how crunchy was this chicken finger compared to the other chicken finger? What's the mouth feel like?
Does it have the juice?
Yeah, the juiciness.
What? Okay. Well, what makes a good chicken finger to you guys?
We like thick boys.
We like thick. Yeah, they need to be thick. They need to be juicy. You know.
I'm texting your husbands right now.
Perfect.
We like a good light breading. We don't want to overwhelm it with
Yeah, like-
hard breading.
Yeah, so you want a good breading to meat ratio. Also, like that meat needs to be real meat, right? Like it can't be that compressed chicken from like a tube that probably came liquid. It needs to be like that, like you can see.
You want the chicken's finger.
Yes,
Chickens always have fingers, right?
exactly.
It's like it's like buffalo wings. It's just definitely real body parts.
100%. But yes, juice overall, like what the flavor is, right? Like some are just bland chicken fingers, right? Like, oh, does this just taste like deep fryer oil?
Yeah,
So
you don't want
good.
that.
Are they the best?
No. Currently number one in Lloydminster is the Proper, and I will tell you, they hand bread their chicken fingers right there.
Succulent.
Oh,
I love the Proper.
But have you had their chicken fingers?
I haven't yet, but now you're making me want to get them.
So good.
So good. Like, best in town. 100% made with the real chicken tender. So it's that meaty, white, juicy goodness.
Oh,
Breading.
Subtle.
Yeah. Subtle breading. Breaded, hand breaded. And just like a crunch like you cannot believe. I'm actually salivating talking about them right now.
And then
oh my
you save
god,
one
I'm
for later.
salivating. I haven't
One
even
in
had
your
them.
fridge.
Chicken finger. Also, a bit of a dip.
Yeah.
Like snob. Ashley's not big on sauces, but
I do like caramel though.
she does like caramel sauce. We'll feel that.
Wait. Caramel sauce on your chicken fingers?
No.
It might not be better.
Okay.
Sweet and salty.
I was like, is this a McDonald's fries in the ice cream type deal?
I would try it. I'm not opposed to it.
I don't think it'd be bad.
No.
That's what she said tonight. We were like talking about it because we always joke. I'm like, oh yeah, you don't like sauce, and she's like, I do like caramel. It's just kind of a bit of an inside joke, right? Anyway, at the Proper, they have this dill dip.
Right.
Don't want to get their gravy because you can't go wrong with like
the
a
gravy's
little
good.
dip into the gravy with the chicken.
Salty, good.
Salty goodness. They have this dill dip. And it doesn't come with the chicken fingers. In fact, it's usually paired with the dry ribs, but you can request it.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you. Dilly goodness.
Oh, I love dill dip, and let me just say a shout out to the Proper. That is one of the best restaurants in Lloydminster right now.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they got fresh food. They got better prices than any of the mainstream restaurants.
Good portions.
Yeah, good. I go there like all the time for steak night. And it's like a delicious, massive steak. And when you get mushrooms on your steak there, it's like, I usually think it's, like a couple mushrooms, but they throw like it's like a whole garden of mushrooms. And it's,
There is a whole bunch of fairies without homes because of you.
seriously. I kicked them off. It was like the Cornish pixies from Harry Potter.
Nice. They deserved it then.
Exactly.
We in for their prime rib night on Saturdays. We never make it in time because it sells out so fast.
Oh, I know that's how you know they're a good restaurant. Is that they literally say we can't serve you this and this because we actually ran out of it because everybody ordered it.
Well, and even like I think every Monday they're closed. I think it's Mondays. So Mondays they're closed. Yeah. But then they like also closed for like 2 weeks in the summer to give their staff time off. And the thing is like people just keep going. Like it's not like
you don't forget about them.
You don't forget about them in that 2 weeks. You're like, man, I can't wait till they open again so I can get myself more chicken fingers.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to go get Proper, and when I do get the Proper chicken fingers, I will tag you guys in a post on Instagram.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Of me eating them.
Like even when you're done recording this, if you wanted to get like a dessert set of chicken fingers, I would recommend them.
I'll eat Wendy's A&W, and then
and then finish off with some Proper.
Yeah, and maybe I'll get some caramel dip with it. Test the theory.
Honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I'm trying it next time.
Hey.
I'm not opposed to it either.
Sauce, so that's where I don't think you're gonna like caramel.
Caramel.
I think it might be good. I like fries and
I guess
stuff.
like if you think about like chicken and waffles, right? Like maybe
that's why. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe right?
That's like
We should-
I tried on Ashley's recommendation the chicken sandwich from OJ's.
Oh yeah, that
What is
one's a big, she nice, big boy.
what is that thing called? It's the
The spicy crispy chicken?
yeah, I
Is
think
it just
so.
the
It's their chicken sandwich anyway, crispy chicken sandwich. Oh
Yeah, the
God.
spicy one and the one, and a non-spicy
See,
one.
but I feel like they changed it recently because I think the one that they originally came out with was like a limited time thing, and then they brought back a new one to the menu because they never used to have a crunchy chicken burger on the menu. But originally, it was a buttermilk chicken burger. It had
Right, yeah, buttermilk, yeah.
and there was like lettuce and pickles. It was delicious. I actually got home from having a baby and ordered it.
I got
I was
it
like,
from having a baby.
I was like, man, you know what
What
I
I
could go
need?
for right now? An OJ's chicken burger.
The proper crispy chicken burger?
Oh, is it
That's
good?
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Their shepherd's pie also up there.
Oh,
My grandma's favorite.
Dixie loves it.
However, fun fact for you:
Sure.
they advertise it as shepherd's pie. However,
It's a
it's a
cottage
cottage pie.
oh! I hate when that happens. I go to a restaurant and say, "Hey, where's your shepherd's pie?" And they give me a cottage fromage pie, and I'm like, "What are you,
There's no limit.
like? What are you
I was like,
doing?
where's the lamb? Where's the lamb?
Where's the lamb sauce?"
Exactly. In a Gordon Ramsay accent.
Did you do that? Did you? Yeah, that's my favorite thing about Gordon on Kitchen Nightmares. I love that show so much. He just goes in and he'll like have like the tiniest bite and be like, thank you, fucking awful." Like he just sends it back.
I feel like he's gone soft in his old age. Like, I'm a big MasterChef fan, and that guy is just always like, this isn't your best work.
Yeah,
Like, that's where you're going with this? Like,
yeah. You're supposed to
Very
call him a
nice.
donkey or something. Come on. My favorite, my favorite was the comparison video where he had the comparison video where like how he treats the people on Hell's Kitchen and then how he treats the children on like MasterChef Junior. He's like,
So motivating.
sweetheart, you're gonna have to turn your pan down a little bit. Yeah, that's good, mate. Yeah. And then on Hell's Kitchen, you fucking donkey! You're cooking in a
What are
burnt
you?
pan, you dick. Honestly,
it.
I love all this stuff. I'm just a big fan of Gordon Ramsay in general.
Right? Like, the guy's a gem. Like, the fact that he can just treat people like that and everybody's like, yeah, I want to eat at your restaurant. You're such a dick.
Yeah, you're such a dick to everybody. And then I remember there was that one guy, I don't remember what season it was, but he was like a dick back to him. He's like trying to fight him. He's like, what are you on? He's like, I don't get disrespect by nobody. You know what I mean? Oh God. And I swear they just do that for ratings. It's like, reality TV, and they're like, we're gonna have to do another take of this. Could you be a little bit more angry, sir?
It's for the ratings.
Yeah.
For the gram.
It's like all those shows, like reality shows, like, do you guys ever watch like My Big Fat Fabulous Life?
Oh yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah, I couldn't. When I was with my ex, she fucking loved it all the time. She's watching it, and I was forced to sit through it. It's like the fakest drama ever.
Right? I know.
I think that's why I love it. I love reality TV
yeah.
just because it's just so like
Well,
cringy.
Well, it is, and like she has that like best boyfriend that's Buddy, I think his name is, and it's like Buddy, I like him, but just as a friend. And then like he gets a girlfriend, she's like, why did he get a girlfriend? How could he do this to me? He's my friend. I'm like,
I want you, but I don't want her to want you.
yeah.
Listen, the only reality TV worth watching is Honey Boo Boo.
Love that. Yeah.
God, is that even a thing anymore? Was it?
But you can tell that kid ate a chicken finger or two.
Yeah.
Oh, I think a strict diet of chicken fingers.
She is like 16 now.
Really?
Honey.
I guess.
Oh God, Google it. Give it to the Goog. I'll Google it. How old is the fat kid?
I am 26. I just turned it. Oh, she's 17. About 17. What does that
her
mean?
date of birth? Wikipedia says about 17.
Oh, she's just turned 17 in August.
Oh my god. I didn't think her mom could get worse looking, but she got worse looking.
She did Benjamin Button the shit out of life.
She looks like an old avocado. Ugh.
Oh.
Okay, that's disturbing. I'm gonna exit out of that.
The worst part about it is if that she looks like an avocado on the outside, she's probably gonna look worse on the inside.
Oh yeah, green
Might be
slimy.
a nice gem.
Originally, my idea for this to make Ashley more comfortable was to do the whole podcast as Glenn Sturgis from Cloud9.
Oh, I would love that.
I don't even know who Glenn Sturgis is.
Superstore, best show.
No.
It's great.
What do you mean it's not good?
You know what? I have never actually tried to watch it,
Yeah,
so I can't.
she can't judge it, but it's good. It's a good time.
It is a good time. Me and Ashley are super fans.
Super.
Yeah. We're gonna start our own Instagram page, and it's gonna be dedicated to Superstore. And you're not invited.
Well, I'll have my own dedicated to caramel sauce.
I thought you were gonna have your own dedicated to Honey Boo Boo.
That too.
We call it like Honey Boo Boo the later years. Slowly turning into an avocado like her mother.
You know what the sad part is? It probably already exists.
Oh, it 100% exists. I got my heart broken. I talked about this on an earlier episode, but I got my heart broken when I learned that like Drake Bell is like a child predator or whatever. Did you guys hear about that?
I'm not Drake. Or no, I'm thinking,
Like Drake and Josh.
I was thinking of Josh though, and I'm like, Josh isn't.
No, Josh isn't. Josh is normal. But like
Yeah.
Drake Bell, yeah, he was like grooming an underage girl, I guess. And
shoot.
it all came out, I think it was last year. And like I was a huge fan of Drake and Josh growing up. And like I loved them so much, and like Josh was on Vine and stuff. And I followed him on there, and like he was, he's still cool, and he lost a bunch of weight, good for him and all that. But like, and then Drake, it's like I don't really know what Drake's doing. And then all of a sudden last year, this whole pedophile stuff came out. I'm like, oh, well, that's not.
He pleaded guilty in June.
Yes, I did, and I think, is he going to jail? I don't know. I mean, obviously he should, but like, you never know with celebrities. It's like, oh, community service for 5 hours, you're good to go, Drake. Take it easy. So I don't know. I don't know. Did you guys know any child stars that kind of went downhill that you're like, oh, I used to like them a lot?
I think I was gonna say, I was like,
all of them except for Hilary Duff. She is doing good things.
Is Hillary? What's Hilary Duff doing these days?
She's married to a hockey player for a while.
Yeah, I think she's just being a mom, living life.
Oh, really?
She's in like shows.
Miley Cyrus seems like she's doing better these days.
She came back.
Yeah,
Like, she had her little moment, which they all do.
Yeah.
Listen, Britney Spears is out of her conservatorship, and she is showing herself naked on Instagram.
She is unhinged, that one.
Do you follow Britney Spears on Instagram?
Britney Spears?
Yeah.
I don't. Is she unhinged again?
Well, unhinged.
Like, I think she's hot.
Well, she had that whole controversy with her parents. Didn't her parents control her money and everything?
But they don't now.
Yeah, they don't now. It just happened.
So she's kind of like reliving her life and doing wild things.
So she's like, I want to be me.
Yes, and she's showing everybody her.
Oh yeah,
all of her.
Like there's a lot of her.
That's what Instagram is?
Yeah.
I prefer your guys' Instagram where Ashley is dressed up as you were. Who were you? I gotta look back. Was it Tina?
Oh, I was Linda.
No, Linda. Yes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've just pulled it up. Yeah.
2 years ago, I was Louise. And then I was Linda.
Is that on the Instagram too?
I'm just Linda.
Oh, just Linda. Okay.
It would have even been 3 years ago that I was Louise.
Yeah, I was like, it's awesome. Where'd you get that costume, or did you like?
Um,
Did you just kind of make up parts of it, or like obviously
I
the wig and the glasses are from a costume, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the glasses, because they have like a whole Bob's Burger section at Spirit Halloween. So the glasses are Bob's Burgers, and then the wig is like goth wig of some sort, but it worked. And then I just went and got a red shirt from the Olive Tree, and my friends actually were Bob one year, so I stole their apron.
That's
It worked
awesome.
out.
Yeah, it worked out good. It's exactly what I would think a real life adaptation would look like.
This year I might have to be Bob.
Oh yeah. They have a son.
Yeah.
So I also noticed when I was taking a peek at the Instagram was that a lot of times these fingers are accompanied by something we Canadians call the old poutine.
Oh, yes.
Or as I call it when I'm ordering it, dirty old poontang.
My grandfather, one day, when my friend and I were in grade 9, go to the old Frosty Queen in Ontario, where I used to work. Shout out to them.
Is that Dairy
And-
Queen or is that something else?
Oh, it's called Frosty Queen, and it's my godmother, her parents owned it.
Okay.
They owned it for years and years, and it was just like, it's called Frosty Queen, but it had like ice cream and burgers and all your deep fried stuff and sundaes and ice cream cakes, and it was the best. Very, very, very good soft serve.
Better than Dairy Queen?
I like it.
Honestly, it's creamier.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like
Wait, you've had it too?
yeah, so when I went out for Ashley's wedding last summer, we made a special little stop over at Frosty Queen. It had their chicken fingers. We actually kind of went on a little bit of a Great Ontario chicken finger adventure. So we went to like all Ashley's favorite spots, like back home.
Yeah.
So yeah, Frosty Queen, like their soft serve,
their poutine?
so creamy, so creamy. They actually were featured on the Finger Babes page as well.
Yes. But one time when I was in grade 9, my friend and I and my grandpa, we go to order some poutines, and my grandpa says, "Oh, these little ladies here would like some pootangs." And we look at each other and we go, "Grandpa, it is a poutine." I didn't know, but
Oh my god. That is hilarious.
yes, the lady just kind of looked at us and we said,
They want
yes,
some pootangs.
Was this the same grandpa who?
Grandpa French.
Okay,
yes.
so oh, not the one that owns the restaurant.
No.
Okay, because Ashley also has a grandpa and grandma who own a restaurant called Grandma Joe's, and her grandma is Grandma Joe.
Oh.
And we actually visited that restaurant as
Yes.
well when we were out in Ontario, and they have gluten-free chicken fingers.
Yes.
Gluten
They make
free.
this, and they make a dill pickle poutine.
Ooh, chef's kiss.
Oh.
Fresh fries, delicious gravy, fresh sliced pickle or like chopped up pickles, plus battered pickles chopped up on it, cheese, gravy, dill sauce.
Oh. That sounds delicious. Like I think I'm gonna just
No, you're booking your flight to Ontario right now, aren't you?
I'll stay at my Uncle Gary's. I don't care. I'll be like, hey, how far away is it from Kingsville?
Very kind of far.
Okay, well I'll stay the night in Kingsville and I'll head out in the morning.
We live in little like hick towns. This one's called Clifford. You know, the big dog.
Like the big red dog.
The big red dog.
Exactly like the big red dog.
I have to interrupt you for a moment and just say that I watched this YouTube video the other day about Clifford the big red dog, and it was literally a 5-minute breakdown of how if Clifford was real, he would be a menace to society, and it would be impossible to clean up his shit. Like he would, based on his size compared to a normal dog, it would be like 8 foot, an 8 foot, like an 8 foot square, like eight. Is that, I don't know, it'd be 8 by 8 anyway, and then 8 feet tall would be his average bowel movement.
Oh, perfect.
So, and they were talking about
Shit. more than it already is.
Yes.
Yeah, and in the lore of Clifford, because there's actually lore apparently, he actually grows bigger the more love he receives.
Oh.
So yeah, which
No,
is
that's very toxic to us regular people who can't love their dogs that much because we just think we're not doing good enough and that we can't love our dog, and that's why they're small.
yeah, and they're not red.
She's officially made it awkward.
You gotta love your dog more.
Yes.
Okay,
You know what?
okay. Note for people that are creepy: don't love your dog that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You know.
but here's the thing. He's such a menace to society, everyone would hate him.
I know that. Yeah, and then he would shrink down. You'd think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like if that dog took a shit on my lawn, I wouldn't be very happy.
No.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean. Like you never think about that. Like that dog would take massive. Like is Emily out there going? Elbow deep, picking up dog shit.
I don't think Emily Elizabeth is doing shit.
Well, maybe she could do a service to farmers and like shit on their fields.
Yeah, that's what, and that they actually got into that. They're like it could be a good source of it would be a good source of fertilizer. I was like,
How good dog.
I was gonna say, I don't know that dog shit's like.
yeah,
Maybe.
I
Maybe nobody's had enough dog shit to do this.
To try it, yeah.
well, I think because I know cat stuff is not good. Like cat piss and shit is not good because of the nitrogen and stuff. But I don't know. Either way, the back to the enough dog shit. Back to the poutine. What's the best poutine you guys ever had, or what's? It seems to be a staple with the chicken. It complements the chicken fingers.
Yeah. And like then you don't always have to order a side of gravy. You just dip your fingers in the poutine gravy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your chicken fingers. You were not hands deep in the poutine.
Is that your regular play to dip it in gravy, or do you have a favorite dipping sauce? I know you said Ashley's not a big fan of sauce.
I'm a gravy girl.
Definitely a gravy, but like I don't mind every once in a while.
Like sweet and sour.
I would say that I'm more of a plum over a sweet and sour.
Yeah, me too. I like plum too. But I like barbecue too, though.
See, not so much. I like a good ranch. We actually tried ghost pepper ranch.
I got that with my Wendy's ones right now. I have that.
Yeah, really good.
That was good. It's creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was it hot?
A little kick.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I got a lot of spicy last week. It's not up on YouTube yet, but we did the Toe of Satan challenge last week, which is it's the world's hottest sucker. It's 9 million Scoville heat units. Spoiler alert for the video. I'm the only one that won. Everybody else bitched out around between 2 to 3 minutes. I stayed the whole 5 minutes. The challenge is to keep it in your mouth for 5 minutes.
Oh, how many licks did it take to get to the center?
I did not get to the center of that thing. I kept it in my mouth for 5 minutes and then I spit it out like a good man.
Okay, you did what you had to do.
And you know what's crazy is that, like, we finished our challenge, we wrapped up filming, we threw them all in the garbage, and then when I went to take out the garbage, like the next day, I was pulling it out of the trash can, and like I got this big whiff because it tastes like cinnamon hearts, is what it tastes like. It tastes like cinnamon, but it's putting your mouth on fire because 9 millions. It's got chili extract in it, but like I lift up the garbage and I got this whiff of like hardcore cinnamon and the heat from the garbage, and it made me almost vomit. I was like, oh god.
Will you ever eat a cinnamon bun again?
I don't know. I'll have to go to Cinnabon when I go to West Edmonton Mall and test it out.
So when I see you at Brew House or something next, I shouldn't come over with Fireball?
Oh, give it a month. Unless you come up to me like Pitbull and go, Fireball.
Oh, I'm like, honestly, like, I know that this sounds really weird, but like, I really, really like the Husky Truck Stops fries.
Yeah, they're good.
They have like this like weirdly immaculate crunch to them.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I know, and like it's the most bizarre place to say.
No, they have good food.
They do.
I actually haven't eaten there since I was like a little girl. Yeah, I think I ate there with my grandma when I was like 12. Like I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a
And you need
while.
to start exploring the brew house.
I need to
Yeah,
what?
they
Exploring more than just brew house.
Oh we kind of go everywhere. We go to the brew house for drinks normally, and then sometimes we've been actually going. Honestly, we've been going to the proper the most because we just love
Yeah.
it. It's just so good.
It's so good. Back to them. But yes, if you're out for just like, even a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, hit
And
a truck stop.
yeah, and like pieces of pie, like huge pieces of cream pie.
I like huge cream pies.
Huge cream pies. Biggest cream pie you've ever seen.
Hey Nick,
Chocolate.
it's Cody. You might hear something weird.
Ashlie is unhinged.
If you hear a weird sound bite, don't worry about it.
Oh, he knows.
No, but seriously, yeah. Okay, I was telling, I can't remember who I was telling. It was one of our coworkers, but I was telling them the other day, like, one of my guilty pleasures is getting those McCain Deep and Delicious
Oh yeah.
and just fucking taking them and just like eating the whole thing. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm a mess. And same with those chocolate cream pies. Oh god.
McCain's ones.
Yeah. I think McCain made them. I can't remember where I would get those. It was like a chocolate cream pie and then had whipped cream on top.
Yeah. So they had chocolate, they had banana, they had coconut, and I believe you can still get them. But I think that they've gotten smaller, or I've gotten bigger, or a combination of the two.
That's a lot of things though. It's weird.
Yeah. Anyways, you used to be able to get them for $1. Like they go on 10 for 10 at like the co-op.
Oh, the cooperative.
Deli Dar would be able to tell you about
Oh, yeah.
the 10 for 10 deal, 10 McCain's pies for $10.
Oh, I would be down for that.
See?
Could get them at KFC.
So in Ontario, when you got like a family pack, you could get a McCain cake with it.
Oh,
And I
right.
don't know if
Yes, you're right. We had that here
Yeah.
too.
Okay. I know that you used to be able to get the 2-bite brownies.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I think
You
they
could
got
pick.
rid of the McCain in favor
You
of the
went to
2-bite.
Yeah. My friend Taylor and we used to every Friday night go to the store. We would get a vanilla McCain cake, energy drinks, and Doritos, and then go to her dad's house and watch scary movies in a blown up like water tube thing, and we'd sit in there all night and watch movies just eating our cake. It was delicious.
Like inside the tube.
We had it blown up like a raft boat thingy.
Oh, I
blown
see.
up. And we had 2 life-size bears, so we sat on those with our blankets and ate our cake. It was a good time.
I used to watch horror movies on a pull-out couch. Do you guys remember those things?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My brother got his finger stuck in one time.
Hold on, you cut out there. He got his what stuck?
His fingers.
Oh, fingers.
Yeah.
It literally cut out for a second. I thought he said dick. I'm like, what?
Well, he probably just didn't tell us about that time.
I was like trying to envision in my head, like, how did this happen? Was it like floating from the side?
I have a girlfriend yet.
Yeah, it's when, a little boy and a couch love each other.
Very much.
Rosie Palm wasn't cutting it that night.
It wasn't. Oh.
And
Yeah,
Ashlie
the
thought
old-
she was going to be the dicey one.
Yeah. No,
Turns out
it's the old hide-a-bed, and they'd like flop over and.
Oh.
What flopped after that?
Did your parents ever have a waterbed?
Yes.
Yeah, mine did too. And I'm like, this is the shit. As a
And
kid.
I know, and like probably about a year ago or so, I was like, "You still get water beds?"
Yeah, we were Googling them.
Yeah.
We looked
Oh
them
yeah.
up.
Can you? Did you find out?
We don't have a lot of options. Like,
No.
not like they used to be.
Oh.
Like I think, these were best left in the 80s.
Well, they were kind of weird. You know what sold me on waterbeds? And I think it sold my dad on waterbeds was we watched a Goofy movie, and when they're in the hotel,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and that pizza looks so good. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the pizza that
Okay, so
Max and PJ have. Oh,
And that's why we have crushes on thick girls because of the girlfriend too.
yeah, Roxanne. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think, and that I told people, I said that's why people are into, like you said, thick girls and also furries. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that was the start of the furry movement.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So it looks like Wayfair. You can buy a waterbed,
But
however,
inside are children.
yeah, you're probably gonna end up being charged for trafficking, but no big deal.
What? Oh my god, I got Wayfair.
Yeah, don't you know about the whole Wayfair thing?
Oh, I know. Okay, you're talking about they were the ones that were selling like furniture, and then it was like
Put in a code.
yeah, it was named like Kimberly or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Was that real? Did that turn out to be real?
I think
I
I
don't know.
believe it.
I remember, yeah, because I remember there was like it was like Kim or something, or like it would be like a child's name as
And you're buying if you put in the code, like if you were me, you were just buying a couch. But if you were or Jeff Bezos or whoever was in it,
if you were Drake Bell.
yeah,
Mhm.
then you had like the special code thing, and then it was like, oh, he doesn't actually want to dress her, he wants this child.
He wants to undress her.
Yes, yes. You know what would be so disappointing is if I'm like, yeah, I really want a garden shed, and then all of a sudden a kid showed up on my front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be weird.
Now I have nowhere to put the kid.
Oh my god, that kind of reminds me of the old. You guys ever watch Key and Peele? There's a. Well, you know who they are anyway. Like yeah, they had one skit, and it was like Jordan was like a guy accepted donations for like Save the Children, and then
Oh,
yeah, Keegan, like, Key was just a random guy that he's trying to get a donation off. He's like, for just $5 you could save a child's life. And he's like, no, I don't really have any cash on me, and I'm just waiting for my friend. And then he's like, oh, that's okay, sir, but it's just $5 to save a child. And then he finally breaks him down. He gives them $5, and he's like, thank you, sir. And then this black van pulls up, and they pull a child out, and he's like, you're free, you little runt. So they're literally like freeing children. I was like, oh god.
That reminds me of American Dad, where the one episode where they like do the TV thing where they send money to sponsor a kid, and then he shows up at their door, and they try to like lose him at Costco. He's like, you sponsored me, like I come to live with you, and they're like, no, and then they go to like Costco and they try to lose him.
Oh my god. That show's hilarious.
I enjoy it.
I haven't watched it in quite a while.
I need to re-download Disney.
Is American Dad on Disney Plus too?
Yeah, because it was a Fox show.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I love that show. Good morning, USA.
I do love it.
That's the alien.
am-
That's the alien, Kelsey. All right.
hey,
Mr.
yeah,
Roger.
I do know who Roger is. My sister.
Well, of course you know who Roger is.
She told me something the other day about Roger. Does Roger have a kid, or does Roger have a pet?
Has lots of things. He plays many personas, and in personas he has kids.
Oh, because we were at Fan Expo and I said something about something, and she's like, "Oh no, that's Roger's blah blah blah."
Yeah, he is always dressing up as something, and he's always got like a
He
million.
like literally like lives these lives in that thing.
Yeah.
Like it just it's
Yeah.
crazy. Obviously,
But
it's
does he
crazy.
ever have a kid?
In the one where he is super old and he's about to die, and the Smiths think that he's gonna get their fortune, he marries this young girl, and they're like, oh, they're only marrying him because he's old and gonna die soon, and he's really rich. But then it turns out that actually he has a son, and the son is actually marrying the girl, and they're gonna get the money.
No. Okay, I think maybe. Was there like a spin-off type thing where like he had like a baby Yoda type thing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen past season 11.
Mm,
So maybe they have new
maybe
episodes.
maybe he
Uh,
had like.
yeah, I never heard of any spin-offs.
Okay, anyways, it was from Fan Expo, so it's probably something Star Wars related.
Okay, okay.
I haven't talked to you since Fan Expo, Cody.
Yeah. How was it?
It was very overwhelming.
What do what do you mean what do you mean overwhelming? Like,
There's a lot of people there.
oh, okay,
I'm surprised.
I thought you meant you were getting your knowledge tested, and
Oh.
you're like, no, I don't know whose lightsaber that is. Leave me alone.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, like huge, and like so many people, and like I don't know. It was okay, and like so, my sister and I dressed up, and I was actually shocked that like there wasn't more people dressed up for one, and two that I didn't see another Ray. We were dressed as Ray, so I was like Ray from episode 8. And
Okay,
she was the dark Ray when like she has that whole like vision with the Wayfinder.
right. That was in
Yeah.
episode 9.
So where she comes in like with the cloak and she's fighting herself. So Katie dressed up as Dark Ray, and I didn't see another Ray there. And I thought like she's like the new like female hero or like I
Heroin.
just thought she's heroine.
She's a heroine.
I was like, is that the right word? Anyways,
I think so. But
there
yeah,
was no heroine.
a lot of people, a lot of the hardcore Star Wars guys don't like Rey. It's
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't like. I mean, I don't mind her. I certainly don't think the new trilogy was as good as any of the old ones, but I thought it was good for what it was worth. Like,
I think so too. And like I do think that like if I was gonna pick between not having episode 7, 8, and 9,
yeah,
having them, we would pick having them. Like I like that like we're carrying on that legacy and like having that and like even them bringing like Harrison Ford back and
yeah, I
Fisher.
love that.
Yeah, like so I think that's so cool, right? And Lando was there and like you just got to like I just felt like so much nostalgia with that. Sorry, Carrie Fisher. But yeah, so and so if I was gonna say like if I would like them to have made them or not make them, I think that they have their value. There's people
Yeah,
out there that are like, oh, like I wish Disney would just like not have made them. I was like, listen, like I'm gonna pick more Star Wars versus less Star Wars. I'm going with more Star Wars every day.
yeah. No, again, I don't think they're terrible. Obviously, there's a lot of people that had gripes with episode 7, because it was like a direct ripoff of A New Hope, like plot wise, which it is.
Yeah.
But still, it's like it's not bad. I don't think that makes it bad.
No.
The only thing I personally didn't like about the new trilogy that I thought they kind of messed up on was that, and I tell this to everybody, is that Kylo Ren should have been scarier than he was, because they started off really good at the beginning of episode 7 where he stops the blaster and stuff mid, and remember he gets that blaster shot at him and then he stops it midair, and then he just like he's not holding his hand out, he's just kind of doing it naturally like a badass, and he's got the scary voice, scary helmet, Darth Vader guy, and he fucks off, and like I'm like, okay, this guy's scary. And then like the next scene he takes off his helmet and it's Adam Driver, and I'm like, oh god, he's not scary.
And
Like,
you know what's funny? Maybe it was you who actually. Maybe we've discussed this already,
we might
but
have.
and somebody else, if it wasn't you, had said that like they wish that he would have kept his helmet on longer.
Yeah, yes, that's
Yeah.
what I said. I said I felt like they did a face reveal on him too soon. But I understand, because he's a different character than Darth Vader, Darth Vader had the mask on because he kind of needed it to live.
Like nobody wanted to see that either.
Exactly. Whereas Kylo Ren, it was just kind of like, I guess, for protection.
Well, that, and I think it was more so that he was really trying to like have that Darth Vader persona, right? Like he was really trying to, he had the helmet. He, was trying to be.
Yeah, he looked up to Darth Vader.
Well, and like, it was his relative. Like they were
Yeah, exactly.
his grandfather.
Ooh.
Or for anybody who's she's like, oh my gosh, spoiler alert.
Ashley's like, spoiler alert for fuck's sakes. Oh. Yeah.
Just sitting here nodding my head. Oh yes, Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars.
She's like, I hated the part where Ron Weasley died. That sucked. Ron Weasley's from Harry Potter.
The only, the only thing I know about Star Wars is whatever they do in Family Guy.
Oh,
Hey, you know what? Their spin-offs were pretty good.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Mhm.
But what do you know about the Bob's Burgers movie? You still haven't watched it. Have you,
I still haven't watched it. I need to watch it, but did you like it?
I loved it so much. We went to the movie theater, and my friend, because I was so excited for it, and he said it's probably going to be crappy because they always do that. They make movies and it's crappy. So then I got really sad and was worried, but it was everything I could have asked for and more.
Did it have its own storyline, or was it just continuing the series?
So it was like, you know how they go through crazy things all the time?
Yeah.
A regular episode, but just like a crazier plot twist, and then obviously longer. They had more time to like really work with it. And I loved it. I loved it very much, and I wasn't disappointed at all. And I think they should make more movies and more
One
seasons.
thing you need to know about Cody is that like you'll ask him to watch something and then expect it like 6 years later for him to watch it.
Well, you know what? I had like so many, like I didn't have any streaming services at the time, but now I actually have pretty much all the streaming services available to me right now.
So remember back when I was trying to get you to like add that into your Tinder profile and say like, hey, just looking for somebody's streaming service?
Yeah. Well, now it's just I got all my brother and his fiance. They got all the stuff, so I'm like, I'm getting all the passwords. So it actually says on here that it's a musical. Is the movie a musical?
They do a few musical numbers, but they also do that in a lot of the episodes already.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not weird for them.
Not like Rocket Man?
No.
It says it's available on Disney Plus. Is that?
Yeah, because again, it's Fox.
Yeah. So, but they didn't like keep it. When was it in theaters?
Summer.
A few months.
Last summer.
The trailer for the movie came out in January 10th, 2022.
Yeah, it was this year.
So it probably was in theaters around February, I'm guessing.
I forget when we went, but it was
It was that memorable.
It was.
Yeah. Oh.
I can tell you the whole movie. It's so good.
And your brother's engaged?
What's that?
Your brother got engaged?
Yeah, he got engaged a couple weeks ago, I think.
What's her name? What's her name?
Her name's Kelsey, same as yours.
My name's not Kelsey.
Well, not your name, I guess. Same as the other person.
Okay. Yeah, the other babe.
The other,
Yes.
the other babe who fingers.
Yeah. Oh, we finger. We're actually gonna do a double feature tonight.
Oh.
Triple of Kelsey is nice to me.
If Kelsey's nice to you?
Yeah, we'll do a triple finger feature.
Oh my God, you're going to the proper, aren't you?
No, when we eat chicken fingers, she normally does my nails.
So then that's the extra fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a petty in a while, so maybe I'll go.
I just feel sorry for her, so.
Yeah.
No petty, no
Charity work.
money. I forgot you were doing that as a side hustle too. Aren't you doing a yogurt studio as well?
Well,
That's what I call
back it
yoga.
Yes. So back it up. I only do my mom's and Ashley's nails. I broke up with everybody else. However, these guys.
And I pay her in chicken fingers.
Yes. So, but yes, I am.
I would have it no other way.
I am doing some yogurt, also known as yoga. So I'm also running 3 different yoga classes next week, free of charge for anybody who wants to try it out. So you're welcome to head out to the acreage and try some yogurt.
Nice. Baby yogurt.
Yogurt.
A little bit of Grogu. Okay, and so this is a question for you guys then, and it pertains to that. What is your favorite yoga pose?
I'm a big fan of Shavasana.
Yeah. I like balancing ones.
I'm a big fan of child's pose, or is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where you,
Yeah,
that's where you're on your knees and you stretch your arms out, right?
yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like being on.
Yeah.
I like that and downward dog.
Yes, everybody's favorite downward dog. I like tree pose.
Tree, which one's that? Is that where you just...
Stand on one foot, you know?
Oh, is that
Like-
where you put your one foot like around your knee?
Yeah, like you rest your foot on the inside of your leg. So you don't want to put it right against your knee because that's gonna, create some knee issues. But like either below your knee or above your knee.
Right.
You can have your hands at heart center. You can grow your branches.
Oh, okay, so you can move your hands around. You can either put them near your chest or like spread them out.
Or you can put your in the air. Put your hands up in the air.
Oh, I only do that at Justin Timberlake concerts. Yeah. So what got you into yogurt though? Was that?
Honestly, it's been a bit of a wild ride for me. So like I got into yoga probably about a decade ago, and it was more back when I was doing a lot of running, and it was to like stretch my hip flexors. And then I kind of like dabbled in it off and on, and I'd go for a while and I'd get out of it. But in postpartum, I really like dove into it a bit more and like really found a new love for it again. And it was back when through postpartum, I had some struggles where my anxiety was really high and everything like that. And so I started going to yoga again, and it just like was a way of like calming that nervous system and like coming back into that like holistic type approach on like calming that nervous system and coming back into your body and like really finding yourself.
Yeah, it's a way of like centering yourself.
And so that's what really brought me back into it. And then I was like, you know what, like I just want to deepen my practice. So then I took my yoga teacher training, and then from there I'm now taking my advanced teacher training, and I was just loving every minute of it.
Are you doing Reiki as well?
You know what? I actually did do a Reiki course years ago, but I only took my level 1, and to be honest, I probably don't remember anything of it anymore.
Okay, I heard something about Reiki. People do it on dogs, and they could talk.
Yeah.
They could talk to the dogs or something.
Well, I don't have those special powers, but
okay. I'll be the first to admit that I'm very skeptical of like psychics and any of that kind of hocus pocus. And like there was this one lady that worked at, it was one of my ex-girlfriends, and she worked with another lady who has since passed away, ironically, but she owned like a dog grooming. It was like grooming and daycare for dogs, but she had this Reiki course, and it was like she could sense the dog's energy and like hear what they're thinking or something. And I'm like, I'm like, are you sure about that? You a little bit of dog whisper over there.
Well, Caesar might not have anything on her then.
Yeah, like seriously, I'm like what? I'm like, I just shake the dog food bag. It's like, yeah, I can tell he's hungry.
Like I said, I don't have any experience with that, but who knows? Like,
I don't know, but what's Reiki? Like, what's the whole point of it in yoga? Is it?
You don't really use Reiki in yoga. Like, I don't anyway.
Oh, it's a different thing then, entirely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
two separate things.
Okay, I always see it posted next to yoga. It'll be like yoga, Reiki, psychic medium, professional.
No.
I'm like, whoa, calm down, Kai.
Listen, I just focus on the one area of the yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt's what's important, and I don't care if it's Yoplait or Source or whatever.
An active. Hey.
Yeah, as long as you do warrior pose and you hold it for 18 hours,
Yeah.
then it's called planking.
A warrior is not a plank.
But if you held it for 18 hours, it could be.
Yeah, because you'd be down on the ground.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
Your final
Yeah.
Shavasana.
Your final Shavasana. That's right.
So at the end, you want to open a studio. Is that what your kind of end goal is of that?
In all honesty, I don't know what my end goal is. My goal now is to introduce yoga to some cool people and have them fall in love with it.
Well, that'll be cool. And
Yeah.
are you gonna try to charge them eventually, or are you just gonna kind of invite friends or?
Oh, I have been doing some paid classes at this point.
Yeah, well, you have you said you took your classes, so.
Yeah, like I am a yoga teacher.
Yeah,
I'm insured.
exactly.
I have insurance. Like I paid for that. So.
Oh, so if I pull my hamstring.
Yes, I can put in an insurance claim. So.
Yes.
I'm insured.
Sorry, Troy, can't come to work. I pulled my hamstring.
I was just about to say, if you want to get out of work one day, head out. We can do some yoga. I've got a window that you need to come and try to fix.
I got an ACL tear at yoga. Oh yeah, you do have a window.
Yeah.
She does have windows.
No, he's gonna try to fix my window. You should try fixing my door. Oh, it's less in great shape.
What happened to the door?
Well, it also got a rock thrown at it.
Oh, like through it? Like it's broken?
Oh yeah, like she shattered.
Oh my god.
So I was wondering maybe you could put that one back together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get like my mom on it. She likes those 10,000 piece puzzles. So I'll be like, this is the same thing, only there's no picture. So you're just building it. Yeah, we got Deli Dar on the mission.
Okay, you should have called her into this.
What's that?
You should have called her into this. She probably has a favorite chicken finger in town.
Oh, probably. maybe I'll do a separate podcast with my mom. I'll have her on.
You really should.
I joked about having her on here one time, but I'm like, I don't think you'd be able to run a mic, Mom.
Aww.
And then she's like, "You never mind, you little dick." Me and my mom have a great relationship. It's so no, seriously, it's so funny because some people like they're so like sweet and kind to their like mom and like the way they talk to each other, and especially grandparents, it's always like soft spoken. It's like my family is not that. My grandma was like smoking packs of smokes a day and like angry voice. She's a sweet lady, don't get me wrong. She was sweet while she was alive. But she was not like the would you like more cinnamon toast crunch? She was more like, you're gonna help me shuck these fucking cigarettes. the way I could describe her, she was like Patty and Selma in one person.
Oh yeah.
We love to smoke.
My grandma is a very sweet lady, but I think when I went home the last time, so I found this new joke, and I went up to my sister and I said, "Hey, did you fall from heaven?" And she goes, "What?" And I go, "Well, your face is all fucked up." So my sweet grandma falls down the stairs and she gets a black eye. So I go to my sweet grandma and I go, "Grandma, did you fall from heaven?" And she goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, your face is all fucked up." And she just looks at me and goes, "What?" And I go, "Your face is all fucked up."
Oh my god.
We're at a campfire and everyone was like, "Oh god, Ashley's pulling out this joke." And she's a jokester. She's a sweet lady, but I really was like, because her face was messed up, so that's why it was funny. But they said, "No, Ashley, she kind of just looked at you weird and then didn't talk to you."
Oh my god, that's such a you thing.
Hey,
That's,
Ashley of me.
yeah, that is very Ashley of you. That's funny. It's
Yeah.
funny because that's my Albertan grandma though. But like my back home, my Ontario grandma, like my dad's mom, she was the sweet lady, like the very soft spoken, like kind of like your grandma. It might be all Ontario grandmas,
Yeah, they're just
but
sweet.
she
Ladies.
she passed away much earlier than this grandma. But when funny story though, when she did pass away, when we were they were cleaning up her house and like and all that, and they got her deep freeze. She had one of those huge deep freezes, and there's literally 25 pails of maple walnut ice cream from like dating back from like because she would get like a pail of ice cream every time we'd visit her. So I think she just had like, and she just wouldn't eat it herself, but
Oh.
but she would always get like she would always buy like a new one when we're coming out and like, but there's like a whole deep freeze full of maple walnuts.
Aw.
So it's something we like. It's something that I always thought of. It's like it's so funny because yeah, like I said, it like she was very sweet, and you know you'd have like a bowl of cereal there, and it'd be like a massive bowl, and it'd be like Fruit Loops and like whatever, all the good stuff, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, anything you wanted. So it was a stark difference from Alberta grandma, but we loved both equally. Hey,
Yes.
Yes.
you know I love shucking smokes. That was fun. Like you guys ever do that where you roll your own like they would roll their own cigarettes, like you put tobacco in this little machine and then you just go you'd slide it chuck chuck and then
Oh, my parents didn't have that thing. They did it by hand.
oh they rolled it. They're sipping
they-
on gin and juice.
Okay, I was like, my mom bought the tubes, and it had like it looked like a stapler kind of the machine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know,
Oh.
in my head.
When I was a kid, I used to eat butts. Cigarette butts.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Different butts
I
now.
wasn't eating ass.
Different butts now, but when I was a kid, cigarette
oh my
butts.
god. The disabled guy that my brother's fiance works with, he eats cigarette butts as well.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious though. Like it's actually a problem. Like they can't keep them near ashtrays, otherwise he'll just like a bunny. He'll just eat them, and then he'll always think he's full, but he's just full of cigarette butts.
That's like not healthy at all.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's good for you.
No, but he is severely disabled. So
I don't know. I guess you're getting it either way.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
chew, but in a sucker.
I'm like gonna gag
You gotta-
actually.
you gotta chew to get to it first, you know.
he just shits out.
Gagging over here. She might throw up.
I told Kelsey, like my brother's fiance, I said, well, when he shits out, just smoke some some shitterettes.
Oh,
Make some cigarettes out of it.
oh, I can't even. Okay, change the subject. Your fingers are probably getting cold. You need to eat them in their
Yeah, did you
prime.
eat them?
Yes, I was gonna say, you guys have. So is this the semifinals of your
Yes.
thing? Let me look at I want to look at the post here.
Yeah, take a look at
I
the
want to
chart.
take a gander. Where is it? Why does it's always when I'm like on a
Second-
podcast that my Instagram will just like crash. It never crash. What the fuck? Oh my god! I can't even say what I just saw. I thought it was searching users, but I was searching, and I searched finger babes, and I just saw something. It looked like a chicken finger, but it wasn't.
Oh, there's your.
One time, this man just messaged us and just said "hot."
Oh my! I think was it you or Kelsey that told me about that? I was like, who is this man? He's a legend. Because that is awesome. So So there's not the bottom right part of your chart is blank. There's no contenders over there.
You might be on the wrong one.
Go on like our second last post.
Second last post.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one? I'm talking about the charts though. Oh, you put it's okay. I see. It's page 2. There's 2 pictures in that post.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So you guys said Arby's and A&W is A&W. Arby's not good or what? I've never had Arby's
They were
fingers.
very disappointing. In all honesty, like as far as fast,
They were
they're
dry.
Yeah, and their matzo sticks though.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
They're
God. We were talking about those the other day. Me and Ashley, I think. We were talking about Arby's matzo sticks and how like the what is it, the 4-pack? It's not enough. Like you gotta boost. Those are rookie numbers. I need a 15-pack.
You need to bump those numbers up.
And then do you ever make the mistake of going to Burger King and saying, "Oh, I'll try your matzo sticks"? Gross.
Yeah, they're not that great. Not compared to Arby's. Arby's is
not
legendary. And then
They're battered, whereas the other ones are breaded.
Oh yeah.
And it's the batter. Yeah.
yeah, and actually Arby's what do you call it? Not mozzarella
Cheese.
sauce. What's that sauce?
Marinara.
Yeah, marinara. Or as we used to call it, the Martina sauce.
oh.
We're not tipping tonight, Ashley.
I'll give you a free cheesecake.
Free cheesecake.
Oh, no.
He
Nothing.
still owes you for that.
Yes.
Anyways, Wendy's versus Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
That was an upset because like
Kelsey's a Dairy Queen OG.
yeah, like Dairy Queen was always my go-to when it came to fast food fingers. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Wendy's was one of those places that like I'm not big on Wendy's. Like I don't know, it's something to do with their buns.
Oh, I like their buns.
I don't know.
I like Wendy's buns.
Anyways, and so I was like, you know what,
Who's
I'm
Wendy?
optimistic. Probably hadn't ate at Wendy's in like a decade. And I was like, wow, these are good fingers. And it was the biggest upset of the season.
Yeah. My brother always orders Dairy Queen's chicken strip basket.
And don't get me wrong, they're good, but
Like
they
a
don't
chicken
have,
finger's delicious. Yeah.
But they're a little drier. That's I think what it comes down
They're
to.
kind of we've kind of gone on the soft crunch scale,
Yeah.
and they're like hard
crunch.
crunchy, like dry crunchy,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
juicy.
Not juicy. They don't have the juice.
They have the meat. Oh, sorry, that's Arby's.
Oh yeah.
I was quoting Corn Boy though. It's got the juice.
Oh, so basically, that's where we get the A&W versus Wendy's, which is tonight.
Yeah. So
Okay.
on the other side of the scale though, we had Carl's Jr., Mary Brown's.
Carl's Jr. not good.
Not good. Don't bother.
No?
KFC versus Popeyes, which like that was the battle of like the poultry, right? Like two places that do chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And KFC on top.
Juicy, succulent.
Knows, like the Colonel knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I love Mary Brown's chicken.
But
Mary Brown's chicken poppins are the shit, though.
No, Mary Brown's like
it was
a hard decision between KFC and Mary Brown's. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was like went back and forth. We had to even come down to like point system in order to come up with a winner there.
yeah, because Mary Brown's are like thick.
Mm-hmm.
They're very meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great
So meaty.
crunch. The KFC is juicy.
Can you say that a little slower?
KFC is juicy.
Almost I'd go to the line of moist.
Yeah, moist.
Oh, that's a good word.
I
That's my
need a
favorite word.
little speaker ASMR. Moist.
Yeah, and so like that one was a tough one. Like we went back and forth. We deliberated late into the night.
It's like 4 a.m. I gotta go to work soon.
Exactly.
Which one is better?
Yeah, like frick. I think we called in sick that day.
I feel like Mary Brown's has a nice crispy skin usually, but like yeah. So KFC came on top of that, hey?
Yeah. Down to the flavor, like the 11 herbs and spices.
Secret herbs and spices. You just can't top it.
Oh yeah, KFC. Well, KFC like sent me a. Like, I was talking KFC the other day about their popcorn chicken, because I like their popcorn chicken too. But I was talking about it, so of course my phone gives me an ad for it now. And they got that chicken bacon monstrosity that's coming. It's back now.
Double down
sandwich. That's like bacon, no bread.
Let me look.
Double down.
Oh,
yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Sorry, it's actually a burger style one. I didn't say what it is in this ad. It just says "Bring on the bacon," but it's burger buns, but it's bacon. Looks like a chicken strip, melted cheese, more bacon, and then melted cheddar cheese. It looks like on the top. It looks fucking good. Looks very good.
Let me Google this.
Yeah, let me goggle it. Give her a goog, J-Bo, as Mark Normand would say. Okay.
So you've dug into the fingers.
Remember when they didn't have bacon anymore at KFC?
When they didn't have what?
They didn't have bacon for a little bit at KFC.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Couldn't get bacon. Just didn't have it. Pizza 73, what the heck?
I remember here, actually, for you guys, I can... Because you guys are in the Discord, I can just send you the picture in the Discord. So you guys can see it there.
See, I'm not going to lie. That, just to me looks like too much. I love
bacon.
It looks too much, but goddamn, that looks amazing. Like, that's...
It had a chicken waffle double down kind of thing, and it was good.
You don't see those 11 herbs and spices just poking out?
I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm not big on cheese on my chicken burger.
Oh, I like it. Spicy.
I like cheese on anything. I'll put cheese on caramel sauce.
They had a double down that was chicken waffle.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had the McGriddle with the chicken on it?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I love the chicken McGriddle.
Yeah. Yes. I'm like, this is just like a handheld chicken and waffle.
And my friend said I couldn't talk about food for an hour on a podcast. For shame.
You keep going.
Who said this?
This is to... No, I just made that up. But this is to all the... this is to all the haters.
I was like,
I told people... Well, I told people, I'm like, I could talk about food for hours.
I could keep going.
Easily.
I'm a big... Oh, I'm a big... we haven't even touched on dessert.
Well, let's take you down to a trip to Three Trees.
Oh, like the dessert... I was gonna say the dessert poutine at what the fuck is Brewhouse is pretty bussin', as the kids are saying these days.
Not my favorite. Not my favorite. My favorite.
But if you like that, just pick on over to Three Trees and have the banana burrito.
Oh.
Like literally
banana burrito. Is it like banana pudding?
No, it's like this. It's like a banana wrapped inside like some sort of pastry.
It's like cut up bananas, like kind of caramelized.
Yeah, and then it's like in a type of pastry thing,
and then wrapped like a burrito. Yeah.
And then it's deep fried,
and then rolled in cinnamon sugar with caramel. Then it's warm, and then you got your cold ice cream,
and then also whipped cream. Oh, like I'm like literally. One time, Ashlie and I went there just for that.
Yeah. True. 2 days in a row, I feel.
I think we ate for... They're so...
Because we forgot to take a picture of it, so we had to go back the
next day. We didn't get it for the gram. Oh my god. I love Three Trees food. Like, I used to go there all the time when it was Rock Creek.
Yeah.
If you scroll back, I feel like there is a picture because we went back to take a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so did they have chicken fingers you guys tried?
Yeah. Not good though.
Oh, not good? Oh.
Yeah. Then you like a cut.
Yeah, I think if you got like mashed potatoes and we're expecting like a chicken meal, then they're good, but they're really thin and flat. And they're not like chicken fingers. They're just like chicken pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the
Yeah.
flavor is nice.
So
and
it's
they're
like-
not hearty chicken fingers.
It's like ordering fish and chips and getting like the little triangle fish.
Yeah.
Just
But
not
these are
not the same.
hand breaded and everything made in house, but they're like a chicken meal. Like they're not.
Like they're breaded in panko.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the banana burrito.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like looking at it right now, and I'm like, time does 3 trees close?
I'm writing it down right now.
Clickety clack.
There we go. Banana burrito at 3 trees. Oh, I spelled it wrong, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Trees.
It's okay.
Treaty.
It's okay when I put you look. If you look up, I put you could join the studio, no space, whenever you're ready. Like my time.
It's okay.
We didn't know how.
We didn't know how. We're like, where is the studio?
Where do we gotta drive to? It's on the left
Well,
side.
Ashley's all prepping to be live. She got herself done up. She was like, here, I thought, and I was like, Ashley, do you not understand what a podcast is?
Well, like I was even telling her like that's the idea. One day it would be cool to have like an actual studio where people come in and you sit down. There's mics there, and it's more personal than with Discord. The problem I've had with guests and stuff like that is crosstalk and stuff because there's a delay. There's a slight delay on Discord. It's not much, but there's still a delay that sometimes you'll be talking and somebody will talk and then you'll be like, oh, no, you go ahead. You go ahead. It's just one of those things. It's the same as having those Teams meetings at at work and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have to do those.
I was going to say, I don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore, hey.
Microsoft Teams? What are you talking about? Never heard of it.
Ugh, worst app ever.
The work environment?
Old football injury.
Yeah. Do miss that guy.
Yeah. Love
Fucking
Terry.
the old booster.
So I've got these guys, one in each hand. I've got A and W.
He's double fingering.
Yeah, double fingering. Sorry, Mom. So just aesthetically, the A and W one looks flat. It looks like it's been pressed. It's actually got griddle marks in it, so it looks like maybe they did flatten it. Whereas the Wendy's one looks like it's actually spiced, and it looks like it's more like a traditional chicken finger. But I don't know, they both taste pretty damn good.
A&W has nice like seasoning, and it reminds me of my childhood because that's all I ate.
And honestly, there is nothing wrong with A&W chicken. Like, I'm a big fan of the chubby chicken burger. Like, no shame to it. Like, this is semifinals. We're splitting hairs here.
They made it that far, yeah.
We are splitting hairs.
Yeah, I like that Wendy's one. It's got a good crunch to it.
Have good gravy, so it pairs well. I forgot to get gravy today, though.
I know, actually.
You're like, why didn't you get any gravy?
The A&W one, it's nice though. It's juicy. It's not too bad. Right. So, what do you guys think? What is your deliberations?
Drum roll.
Have you made a choice?
We did. It was a unanimous decision, so we didn't. And as you know, it's not late hours of the night, so it wasn't one that we did agree that Wendy's is the better finger here.
Yeah, I would agree too. I would actually agree.
3 for 3 here.
So when's that?
And like again, nothing against A&W's. Like I am a sucker for A&W.
It's good. Like honestly, they're both pretty comparable. I just think the Wendy's one has a nicer crunch to it.
Yeah, and a little bit meatier, like like that meatiness of it. A better mouthfeel, like overall, like as you're swishing it around in your mouth.
Playing tonsil hockey with it.
I will say Wendy's has lost some points for me because I ordered a large drink and they've changed their cups to the small piece of crap. I'm like, What the hell? Because remember they used to have those big white cups that were 80% ice, but they're huge.
I do remember the white cup. Ooh. But
Yeah.
I got a medium, and it's very big.
Oh, is it? This one's pretty like it's big, but it's just like it's not as big as their old one. Because their old one, it was like
A big gulp.
yeah,
I'm
it was,
gonna
like,
be
it was like a
honest.
big gulp.
A&W's fountain drinks are always better because they don't put ice in them.
Yeah, well every time I go to Wendy's, I tell them like I'm like
Never
I'm like
noticed.
I'm like look at the ice you guys put in.
I just melted your iced tea.
No, they don't put ice in it. That's why they do the frosted mugs. A&W doesn't do ice.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. Well, I tell Wendy's, I say, you know the ice you put in there normally, cut her down to about 25%, and we're good to go.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, Cody, but I like my beverages at room temperature,
Ugh.
if not a little warmer than room temperature.
Oh, I like my water at room temperature, but other than that,
So good. So
Ice
good.
cold.
if it's a Coke or a Pepsi,
Crispy cold.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm not much on soda. I'm an iced tea person.
you know what?
I'm an iced tea person. Like I'm not big on the colas or the sody pops.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Just the carbonation is just a little too much for my
Oh, I
sensitive
love
mouth.
that.
But once a year, I like a canned cold Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Crispy
good. I only drink Coke Zero,
cold. It's just
but
good in my mouth.
there's well, it's not new, it's newer. There's a newer gas station. It's a Circle K. It's on the
12th Street.
Yeah, it's on the south side of town, and
Yeah.
they have the coldest coolers in town
Ooh.
that I've seen. I got an Arnie Palmer out of there
Yeah.
late last night. It was around 11 o'clock. We were just finishing up.
On a work.
We were just finishing up some gaming, and I went in there. I'm like, oh my god, an Arnie Palmer! I haven't seen one of those in a while. Are you guys familiar with that Arnie Palmer?
No.
Lemonade and iced tea mix, half and half.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's called an Arnold Palmer because he was a golfer and apparently he invented it. I don't know. But
So you
it's
throw a little vodka in there, you got a John Dolly.
well, there you go. You throw a little whiskey, you got Johnny Cash.
Oh, jeez.
You throw in a Fireball, you got Pitbull.
No, it's called a real. It's a real thing.
We all believe you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, get that van over here. Get her out of here. Oh, hello. Sorry, left the mic on for that one. Sorry. No, well, I think Johnny Cash did a real drink too, isn't it? Or no, that's the wings. That's the Brewhouse wings.
Oh.
They
The
have
Ring of Fire.
Yeah, well, well they have
No, you get
they have Johnny
But
Cash wings.
Spice Hut. You're talking about Spice Hut Extra Hot.
Spice Hut Extra Hot is called Johnny Cash.
Ring of Fire.
Oh, Ring of Fire. Okay, I thought they were gonna be like, we really like it, so we called it Johnny Cash. We figured it would be good for you.
Oh, you haven't even done any accents or impersonations. I'm a little upset.
Well, he was trying to be.
Oh, he was Greg there.
He was Greg, and he was trying to be someone else, and he sounded like
Glenn
Trump.
Sturgis.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's when he was trying to be.
Or who was that trying to be?
I forget, but you sounded like Donald Trump.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, if I wanted to sound like Donald Trump, I would do this. I'd be saying like these chicken fingers, these finger babes, they're great, they're good, but they're not two-term good. You know, we're gonna have to wait.
Pins.
Hillary stole the election. I stole it back. Amanda offended me the other day because she said that my Jaime impression needs work, and I was like,
Oh.
"Yeah." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, that's not Jaime.
I have to like practice.
Yeah, that one needs some work. I'm a little.
She
little
likes
upset.
she likes my Greg though. Sometimes I answer the phone
Yeah.
as Greg.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun. I go, holy fuck, Grandpa, what do you want?
Oh.
That's so funny. The funniest thing about the Greg impression is that I don't think Greg's ever heard it.
And even if he has, he probably wouldn't catch on.
No.
And apparently when I walk around, I just do a Troy impression.
You
It's
do.
true.
It's weird.
And then people are like, oh, I thought Troy's coming. And then it's just Cody. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel good.
I usually had the opposite effect. I was like, oh, Troy's here, shit. And then I was like, oh, it's Cody.
You're like, yay. Yeah. Well, I guess I could do some Family Guy for you. Ashlie, you like Family Guy, don't you?
In my head, I was trying to think of a voice, but I couldn't. I'm not good at voices. I always end up sounding like Dracula.
Yeah, my I want to hear that right after. My Peter's not great, but it's like, hey Joe, how do you deal with it? How do I deal with what? You know, being retarded. Peter, I'm not retarded. I'm handicapped.
Peter, that's not very nice. Oh, yeah, that's not work.
No,
All I can do is Peter.
I like that. That actually sounds like Lois.
He likes it.
One time she tried to do a Hector, and it just came out Dracula.
Yeah.
Straight up Dracula.
like our Hector?
Yeah, or Hector.
It's his birthday today. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's Hector. Hector's birthday.
It was birthday.
Yeah, I always heard Hector in the back room. He was always going like, no, you can't leave Hotel Transylvania.
I want to suck your blood.
I want to fix your copier. I'm sorry.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I sent my friend a porn parody?
What?
I'm serious. It was called Obi Wang. It was a Star Wars porn parody. It was a Chinese one.
I like it.
And he thought it was a real thing though, because it looks legit, but it's actually a porn. It's like one of those sneaker ones. It's one that's like looks legit, but then it goes crazy. But he obviously didn't read the title, and he was watching it out loud at work. That's a got him moment.
Silly guy.
You don't get it though, Kelsey? Obi Wang
Oh, yes.
instead of Obi-Wan. And
I
he's,
did catch on to that, yeah.
and he's Chinese, so it's like Obi Wang. It's like a Chinese name.
See what you did there.
Well, I didn't do it. Some weird guys did. It happens from time to time.
Yeah. You sure that some weird guy wasn't you?
Well, my acting's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of weird stuff. I think one of the famous ones, you can actually look this up on IMDb. This is not a joke. Let me just look it up to make sure it's still on there.
The girls one.
Entertain the people while I Google. I think so.
Stand by for.
Yeah, it's on here. Sorry, I'll link the IMDb page because it's real. It's not made up.
I like it already.
and it's not even it's not even a joke. This was like the most famous porn parody in the world. It's called.
Here, I thought.
What's it called, Kelsey?
Oh,
I didn't even notice the first one. I just noticed the second one.
Sponge Knob Square Nuts. None of these actors I know, though.
Sandy.
I
mean, the actors themselves.
I just like how under writers on IMDb it says Steven Hillenburg characters, meaning because they're his characters. But so that means they paid him royalties to use his characters in a porn parody.
Oh.
Oh God, that's
I'm here for it.
like I said. It's getting weird. We better shut her down after that. Y- yeah, like Tyler's gonna be like, so what'd you do on the podcast? Oh, we looked at SpongeBob SquareNuts. That's too funny.
Like it.
But yeah, so when are you guys posting this? The Victor.
What was I? I would say maybe tomorrow. Did you or no?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow seems like a good day.
By Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because this will be up tomorrow. It's usually around 7, so
Okay.
so we'll premiere them at the same time. It'll be sweet.
Yeah.
We could do that. Yeah.
Okay. People will get what the people want.
Yeah, I'll message you. I'll message you when it goes live, when it's actually done.
And it's gonna go viral.
Oh, it's gotta. And I gotta say, you guys took one achievement from the podcast. First female guests.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Assuming you guys are identifying as females, right?
You are assuming our gender correctly.
Yes.
Okay, I can't. It's 2022. I can't just do that.
No, but
You know?
in
You,
this
gu- you guys might identify as chicken fingers.
Well, we are the fingeries.
Oh.
We
Not-
do the finger.
That's we do the finger. That's
I could sit here and talk food all night.
Oh, I'm serious. Yeah, it happens. So, well, I was gonna say, why don't you end it with one other awesome dessert that you guys recommend, so people can, aka, so I can go get it right now.
Oh, okay.
I just think the burrito.
Well, yeah, but
Something
you
else.
said one other.
Yeah. Do you have another? Do you have another one? That burrito, I literally, I have to go get that.
Oh, you do for sure.
It is Thanksgiving time. A pumpkin pie and some whipped cream. Take that bad boy home.
Oh, that's a given. Every Thanksgiving, like my mom makes an extra one just for me.
Okay, I'm here for it. I'm like pumpkin pie to the Oreo jar. From
Oh,
Brown
yeah,
Social
from
Host.
Brown's,
Yes, right there.
That's a good time.
Oreo jar. So
Yeah.
So what's that entail?
Basically, like a deconstructed Oreo cheesecake in a jar.
It's got cookie crumble,
Oh wow.
Oreo crumble layer, cheesecake layer, Oreo crumble layer, cheesecake layer, and then a full Oreo on top. And you just
And whipped cream. You forgot the whipped cream.
and whipped cream.
Oh my god.
With
That sounds delicious.
It is
Very
so
good.
good. I actually think right now, little fun fact, that you do get a free Oreo jar, maybe with your skip the dishes order for Browns.
Okay.
I think I might have seen that.
I think I would know, but I don't know anything.
I think I've seen it come through.
I still have to go in there and get the fish and chips.
They're good. I saw here. I don't like fish, but everyone gets it.
Yeah. That's what you told me. Like, I don't like fish, but everybody talks it up. So
Everybody, because I'm really picky, and everyone's like, "What do you think about this?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't eat that, but everyone else really likes it."
yeah, but what about a Big Mary? Is that a good chicken sandwich?
Which one?
Big Mary.
Big Mary from Mary Brown's.
Mary. I like the Big Mary.
I just like chicken fingers.
I know. I love the Big Mary. Like that actually changed my life.
It changed your life.
Yeah, it was so good. And they don't have it anymore, but Mary Brown's had a limited time dessert, since we're talking dessert, and it was that banana muffin pudding. It was like banana pudding in a cup with banana pudding, layer of whipped cream, then a layer of more banana pudding with banana muffins inside of it, and then whipped cream on the top.
Because that kind of like a take on like a banana pudding, which is like often paired with like fried chicken Southern food.
Is it actually? I had no idea.
Yeah, a little bit of education lesson.
A little bit of culinary expertise over here.
Well, I don't mean to, brag, but I do like to dabble in the kitchen a little bit.
You do? You ever make your
Mhm.
own chicken fingers?
I have made my own chicken fingers. I do a cornflake crusted chicken finger.
Cornflake.
Hmm.
Oh. Is it in John Deere green?
Yeah, of course.
No. Okay, that's why. Okay, I always said that to everybody. I I say where I come from, it's cornbreaded chicken, and nobody gets
Oh
that
no.
reference.
Oh,
It's a country
it's
song.
yeah. Where I
Eh,
come from, it's cornbread and chicken. It's cornbread and chicken,
yes,
not
exactly.
corn.
Not
Okay.
cornbread, not cornbreaded chicken. Yeah, it's cornbread and chicken. Yeah, but
Where I
I'm serious. I make that reference to so many people, and the amount of people that didn't get it was alarming. I actually started to think that I had my own Mandela
Did I make
effect.
this song?
Yeah, that I thought I made that song up for real, and then
listen,
like,
listen. Hey, Cody, back this up. It's an Alan Jackson song, and a little fun fact about Kelsey: I've seen Alan Jackson 5 times in concert.
holy
Probably Alan Jackson's biggest fan. I wrote to
Alan
his fan club.
Jackson.
Yes, wrote to his fan club when I was a kid because he got laryngitis the first time I was supposed to see him in concert, and he had to cancel his concert in Edmonton.
Oh my God, that
So I
that,
wrote to his
that guy
fan
was a rock
club.
star.
I got a letter back. It's probably from Alan himself, not somebody pretending to be. But yeah, and then since then though, I've seen him 5 times in concert, and yeah, just a big Alan fan.
Oh, that I my mom listened to so much country growing up. Every morning we would listen to CMT.
I was actually gonna say, I was like, I remember you talking about CMT always being on the TV.
Yeah, that's a
Always.
good one.
So I became like just by affiliation, I became a fan of like Alan Jackson, Terry Clark, um, Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks is one of my favorites. And like, yeah,
Probably Reba Max there.
yeah,
Tell you
Reba,
what,
and I also like the Reba show.
Oh, I love
that is
Reba.
good.
Yeah, I like Van. He was so funny.
Oh, he was so good.
And I remember talking to Ashley about that because yeah, he's in Shameless as well.
Okay. Tyler and I were actually just talking about Reba the other night because we've been watching Young Sheldon,
Oh, I love that show
and
too.
yeah, Barbara Jean is the neighbor. Yeah, she's the neighbor boy's.
Yeah, Billy's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the chickens.
Oh, I love Billy. I don't know. Did I tell you that I have 11 chickens?
No, you didn't. You have 11
I have
chickens?
11 chickens.
Holy crap! Did you call him Jimmy
Oh.
Johnson?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but that actually makes me a chicken tender.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yep.
A chicken tender.
Sometimes Ashley fills in, and she's my fill-in chicken tender.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
got
go on the road.
you got to post that on the Instagram. That's a good one.
Ashley's undiagnosed ADD is kicking in, and I'm doing yoga in the background.
That's hilarious. But yeah, like I said, so we got a dessert there. The I'm gonna go. There's the Oreo. Where was that Oreo? That was at OJ's.
Browns.
Browns. Okay, so we got that, and then we got the burrito from Three Trees.
Ashley at Brown Social House.
I will have to come. I will have to come see you and try that deconstructed Oreo.
Tip
So-
or big.
sorry. We have an inside joke about tipping.
Mm,
Ain't that right, Ashley?
I'm not giving you the dessert for free.
You don't get anything anymore. Don't look at my boyfriend like that. I'll kill you. Yeah,
I was scared.
she was crazy. That's too funny. But yeah, so you guys, I'll let you shout out your stuff. Where can the people find you?
You can find us on the Instagram at fingerbabes.
Nice. And that's it. Like we said at the beginning, only Instagram. Are you guys thinking about
take it to TikTok or something, but
I think you guys would do well on TikTok, to be honest.
I was actually just telling Ashley tonight when I was talking about we need to do like a it's corn parody because I'm like it's got the juice, right? Like
Oh
it's
my
chicken
god.
finger. So maybe that'll be our TikTok debut.
yeah.
That'd be awesome. I still haven't
Okay.
like I gotta like literally get my kids to help me do TikTok. I don't even know.
Yeah.
There's part of me that's like I'd like it for the presents, but I'm also like secretly worried that it's a Chinese spyware app and they're gonna kill us all. But you know,
Sure that
but then I think to myself, well, they're probably gonna get to us anyway through every other app we use. So
Exactly. Chinese spyware.
exactly, what does it matter if it's the Chinese or the Russians or our own government?
The
Everybody.
Japanese or the dirty knees. I don't know.
That's why I turn my webcam around at night. I don't want people to hear me snoring.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on though. It's been
Thanks
fun.
for having us. It's
Hey.
been great.
it's been an honor.
You guys will have to it's been an honor. I love that. You guys will have to come back again sometime. Maybe when you have another round of chicken fingers.
Yes. And you know what? You're welcome to finger with us anytime.
Oh, we'll have to, and we'll get a nice what do they call it? Collab post where we
Yes.
take a nice selfie with some chicken fingers and be like, collab, smash up. I don't know. I'm trying to learn all the new lingo off of TikTok and stuff.
Collab. Collab's a good word.
Well, like I'm becoming the old man. I literally learned like 2 days ago what stitching is. And they're like,
Oh yeah.
like Berlin will be like, yeah, I stitched with my friend on on TikTok, and I'm like, is that an STD? What is that?
I've never heard of stitching.
It's where someone posts the video and you stitch the video and beside so you make a new video, but their video is beside it. So
Yeah.
some people do like a reaction to it or to comment on it, or if someone's dancing, they'll like stitch it and dance beside them. You got lots of options.
Yeah, it's basically like an easy reaction video, essentially. I like how
my
Ashley's the young one here. She knows.
No, in all honesty, she's kind of what keeps me. Honestly, the last time I had stitches, I was in the ER.
Last time I had stitches,
But
it was on my butt.
I remember that.
Right? I was actually just telling somebody about your butt today.
My butt is a hot topic.
I remember when, because you were half cheeking it. You'd
Oh yeah.
be like, it's
I
just.
still uncautiously half cheek it just because I'm so used to it.
It's trauma.
You're like,
Poor butt.
I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, it's just comfortable. My butt's healing. I'm like, rough night, eh?
You know.
You're like, no, I had my surgery. I'm like, oh. And then I felt bad. I'm like, oh, you actually hurt.
It's true.
We've tried to wrap this up twice. You probably have things to do and dessert to get.
I don't,
so-
well, I literally, when this 3 trees close, I gotta go.
Yeah, you got time. You got this.
I'll have to do that. But yeah, thanks guys again for coming on. And yeah, we'll have to do it again sometime.
Sounds great.
All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.